It's just a representation of our love and the universe around our love.
When she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife. It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact that she's a dyke and she had just got caught beating that girlfriend of hers up down there in Aruba somewhere or something like that.
We hang out with each other. We go to dinner together. Our family is one big, beautiful family. We're doing Thanksgiving. We're doing the holidays. We'll do a birthday celebration together. It is a beautiful partnership. I'm very, very proud of that. It's a real thing and it's possible.
This drama's burning hotter than ever because Alicia Keys, that Alicia ain't about to play the quiet, loyal wife anymore. If you thought she was just gonna sit back and let Swizz Beatz do whatever he wanted, think again. Word on the street is, she's done. Like, officially done. The marriage, reportedly over. And all fingers are pointing at Swizz, who apparently couldn't keep things zipped up. Social media's in flames right now, and it's not just some random rumor. People are saying Swizz didn't just step out. He might have actually gotten his side piece pregnant.
But if this is truth on any level, 3 things can be put together from here that are teachable moments for y'all. Hear me out when I say these 3 things. Number 1 is karma is undefeated.
I got more takes on you too, Alicia Keys. Alicia fraud. Alicia, I'll do anything to not look gay. So I'll steal a woman's husband and separate a family.
One insider even spilled that Alicia is completely over it and ready to start fresh. She's got that new empire state of mind. The papers allegedly filed. The ring, office, and sis, she's moving on from that mess. But here's where it really gets wild. This ain't looking like some one-time mistake. It's starting to seem like Swizz was sneaking around with this same woman for a while. Maybe even under Alicia's nose the whole time. And if those whispers are real, that baby might have been the final straw in a marriage that's been quietly falling apart behind the scenes. Now everyone's asking the same thing. How could he pull something like this? Did Alicia know all along? How deep does this betrayal really go?
Did you know each other before?
Her best friend was a rapper in my class, and she used to always tell me, like, man, you gotta meet Ali, you gotta meet Ali. She's doing music, you doing music. And one day she finally came to pick up from school, and she was like, Swizz, come here, this is Ali, that's what I'm talking about. And I remember her having on a purple Columbia jacket, Tim Scully. I mean, she looked harder than me. I was like, okay, you know. Yeah, so that was the first time, but I didn't get the number at that time. She was playing very hard to get.
Yeah.
Fans are shook, the internet is exploding, and insiders close to the couple say Alicia has officially hit her limit. She's not just walking away, she's walking away with fire in her step, and she's not doing it quietly either. This mess is about to blow all the way up. Word is, Teresa ain't playing, and neither is Alicia. She's reportedly hired one of the most ruthless celebrity divorce attorneys in all of Hollywood. Straight up shark energy. She's coming for Swizz. And not just to leave him, she's ready to make him regret ever thinking he could play her like some fool. So what really went down? This wasn't just your basic cheating scandal, it's way messier than that. Swizz allegedly got caught up with the same woman he's been creeping around with for a minute now. And here's where it gets crazy. The woman, she's reportedly pregnant. That's right, Swizz might be having a baby with someone who is not Alicia. And Alicia, she's not sticking around to play stepmom to her man's side chick's baby. No way! She might have wanted to keep things low-key, but the streets were watching real close. She was just spotted out in public and fans clocked something wasn't right. She wasn't just walking by, she was trying hard to cover her face like she really didn't want to be seen. That moment had the internet buzzing. And then boom, the truth hit. Alicia wasn't out running errands. Insiders spilled that she had just walked out of her divorce lawyer's office. Now fans are convinced she was trying to move in silence so Swizz wouldn't catch wind too early. The latest talk? She's planning to serve him the papers out of nowhere and catch him slipping, completely off guard. This isn't just a breakup. Alicia's turning it into a checkmate. Swizz Beatz is about to learn real quick. Alicia Keys is not the one to mess with. For years, their marriage has been followed by whispers and side eyes. Rumors stayed trailing them like a shadow. Folks talking about Swizz sneaking around, side chicks popping up with stories, drama bubbling right under the surface. But every time, Swizz would deny it all like clockwork.
Never hear nothing bad about Alicia Keys.
Yeah, you do.
What do you?
Y'all just don't hear nothing about it.
Okay. I thought her record was pretty clean.
No. Not around with Swizz and not breaking up happy homes. Like, people are forgetting when she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife.
Right.
It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact that she's a dyke and she had just got caught beating that girlfriend of hers up down there in Aruba somewhere or something like that.
He swore up and down that he was loyal, Alicia only. And somehow, he always walked away looking squeaky clean. But now, this ain't no rumor. This ain't just some anonymous account online making noise. There's allegedly a whole baby involved now, and suddenly, Swizz's story just ain't holding up anymore. You can't spin a pregnancy test, no matter how smooth you talk. And the timing? Wild. All this is blowing up just as Alicia's reportedly lawyering up and making moves in the background. It's starting to look like Swizz really fumbled the one person who had his back through thick and thin. She was loyal when the rumors started, but now she's done watching from the sidelines. And get this, it's not even brand new tea. Blind Items have been hinting at this for years. One from all the way back in 2021 basically laid it out. Don't believe the hype. That end of the alphabet-loving producer, rapper, is a cheater. He keeps it real low and would never mess with a public name again. Last time he did, he had to marry her. Now fast forward to today and tell me that doesn't sound like Swizz to a T. The signs were always there, but now the truth's crashing down hard. Now the math is finally mathin', and fans are waking up to the fact that the signs were right in front of us this whole time. Another Blind Item spilled even more hot tea. It said a former A+ list singer, now sitting at A-, has been super busy with her new TV gig. Meanwhile, her husband's been out here creeping with a young protege he swears is gonna be the next big thing. And now fans are connecting the dots real fast. Alicia was doing The Voice at the time, and Swizz, he was all over the place mentoring new artists. Suddenly, this Blind Item ain't so blind anymore. The pieces are clicking, and folks are realizing this story might have been brewing long before it hit the surface.
We hang out with each other. We go to dinner together. Our family is one big, beautiful family. We're doing Thanksgiving. We're doing the holidays. We'll do a birthday celebration together. It is a beautiful partnership. I'm very, very proud of that. It's a real thing and it's possible.
So is Alicia finally packing up and walking away for good? Has she hit that new Empire state of mind? Maybe. But as messy as this whole thing is, not everyone's feeling sorry for her. Let's keep it 100. This is the same mess Alicia once stepped right into herself. The internet don't forget nothing, and people are quick to remind everybody. When Alicia and Swizz first linked up, he was still married. That whole scandal had the blogs in a chokehold for months. People were dragging Alicia for getting involved with a married man, and they weren't quiet about it either. Just like Nene Leakes once said, close your legs to married men. And now, over a decade later, folks are calling it a full circle moment. She got him how she got him, fans are saying. And now she's losing him the same way. And let's not forget, Swizz was still legally married to singer Mashonda when all this started. And Mashonda, oh, she didn't stay silent back then either. Shonda dragged Alicia for filth on social media, and fans still remember it like it was yesterday. It all popped off after Alicia tweeted something that had folks raising their eyebrows. Is it better to go for the choice that is smart or the choice that has spark? And that was all Shonda needed to light it up. She fired back with a full-blown open letter, calling Alicia all the way out for messing with her man and trying to dress it up like some fairy tale love story. Fans were shook, and that moment, it flipped public opinion real fast against Alicia. Shonda's clapback was hard and personal. She said she had even gone to Alicia directly, woman to woman, and told her straight up she and Swizz were still married. In that now infamous open letter, Shonda said, "In the messages I sent to her, AK, I made it very clear that contrary to what she might be hearing, I'm still married to my husband, living with him, and had just had a child. It's been 2 years and I still haven't received a response. What I do receive are constant displays of selfishness and disregard to me and my son." She believed Alicia until she found out Alicia was possibly sleeping with her husband. Both Alicia and Swizz denied the affair at first, until they finally came clean months later. And Shonda didn't stop there. She even said she asked Alicia to back off so she could fix her marriage, but Alicia didn't listen.
You know, I did the work on myself first. I connected more deeply with my son. And then it was time for me to rebuild the relationship with Swizz. And I reached out to him. I said, listen, we need to talk because...
How long had it been that you hadn't
Well, we got divorced in 2010. That first talk was probably around 2011.
Wow.
Yeah.
A long time.
It is. It was a good solid year and a half.
Shonda laid it all out, writing, "You know the role you played and how you contributed to the end of my marriage. You know I asked you to step back and let me handle my family problems that you helped create." That letter never really faded from people's memories. And now that Alicia's allegedly going through the same kind of betrayal she once ignored, a lot of folks are calling it what it is, karma. And if you let Shonda tell it, Alicia wasn't just passively caught up, she was deep in it with Swizz from the jump. Alicia wasn't just sitting on the sidelines, she was reportedly pushing Swizz to leave his wife altogether. And when he finally gave in and filed for divorce, the drama exploded. It wasn't just that Alicia helped break up a home, she allegedly went even further by pressuring Swizz to fight for full custody of his son with Mashonda, little Kasim Jr.
People are forgetting when she moved into Swizz and them's house to work on the music with him, he was still married to his wife, living in that same house. And then she moved in while she was cool with the wife. It's plotting to steal her husband to cover up the fact.
I got more takes on you too, Alicia Keys. Alicia fraud. Alicia, I'll do anything to not look gay. So I'll steal a woman's husband and separate a family.
And that's what really lit the fire. What was already messy turned into a straight-up war. Things got nasty fast and the fallout dragged on for years. Fans haven't forgotten, and now that it looks like history might be repeating itself, people are calling it straight-up karma playing out in real time. Eventually, Mashonda made a powerful choice. She put her son first and called for a truce between her, Swizz, and Alicia. They all agreed to keep things cool, but insiders say Alicia wasn't exactly thrilled about it. She reportedly played along because the heat was getting way too loud. She was already being slammed as a homewrecker, and the last thing she needed was more smoke. So while things might have looked peaceful on the surface, some say it was all about saving face, not real healing. They even made a few public appearances together to show unity, including that ABC interview we're about to show you. In it, they talked about building a strong co-parenting bond and claimed they had moved past the drama for the kids' sake. It sounded perfect, like three mature adults rising above the chaos to do right by the children. A feel-good moment that had people clapping it up. But let's be real. At the end of the day, when the cameras cut off, Mashonda was the one who had to hold it down. She was the one who got cheated on. She was the one who had to rise above all the pain to keep her son out of the crossfire. And while the public gave Mashonda her flowers for taking the high road, word is Alicia didn't like that one bit. That's when Alicia allegedly kicked off her damage control era, launching polished PR campaigns to clean up her image and make folks forget the whole home wrecker label. But guess who wasn't about to let her rewrite history? Ms. Jaguar Wright. She came out swinging, calling it all the way out and claiming clear as day that Alicia was having an affair with receipts. Jaguar said the affair started while Alicia was literally living with Swizz and Mashonda. Yep, according to her, Alicia moved in under the excuse of working on music. But that wasn't the only thing she was working on. Jaguar alleged that Alicia was sneaking around with Swizz right under Mashonda's roof. And for a while, it looked like Alicia really dodged the karma. She slid through the drama and even came out looking like the better woman. But here's what she seemed to forget. Swizz had a history. Alicia wasn't the first woman he cheated with, and she definitely wasn't the first woman he cheated on. She was just the one who ended up with the ring. Let's take it back. In 2000, when Mashonda was pregnant with their first child, Swizz was already out here doing her dirty. He cheated with a woman named Nicole Levy. And to make it worse, Nicole got pregnant at the same time Mashonda was carrying his child. The heartbreak and stress from that betrayal reportedly caused serious complications in Mashonda's pregnancy. And the most heartbreaking part? Their baby was tragically stillborn. Even after all that pain, Mashonda forgave him, and they officially tied the knot in 2004. But Swizz? He still wasn't done creeping. Now here's where it gets even messier. Everyone knows Alicia and Swizz allegedly started getting close around 2007 or 2008. But what most people didn't know is that during that same time, Swizz was also messing with another woman, Jonna Sebastian. And yes, she ended up giving birth to his daughter, Nicole. So while he was allegedly starting up something with Alicia, he was also with Jonna. Meaning Swizz wasn't just cheating on Mashonda, he was out here double timing everybody.
Wanted to know why I couldn't go see him at his dad's, and why can't his dad come over and see his bedroom at our house? It was really a wake-up call. Even if we don't want to for ourselves right now, we have to do it for him because he doesn't deserve this.
This man had entire storylines running at the same time. Both women and Alicia didn't seem to mind it one bit back then. Fast forward 17 years, and guess what? Swizz still hasn't changed his ways. The streets are talking loud, and the word is he's cheating again. And not just cheating, allegedly he got his side chick pregnant. Not just newly pregnant either. Sis is supposedly about to give birth any day now. That would make Swizz the father of 6 kids. Same man, same dirty game. Just a new baby in the mix and a whole marriage dangling by a thread. And this time, this was Alicia's final straw. See, maybe she turned a blind eye to the flirty texts, those late-night studio sessions, and even the quiet little side flings. But a whole baby? That's never been part of the deal. She's not about to stick around and play stepmom to a side chick's newborn, especially when this is exactly what tore his last marriage apart. The irony is wild. Alicia once stepped in to be the bonus mom when she was the other woman, but now that the roles are reversed, she's out. Yep, so there you have it. After years of whispers, drama, and low-key heartbreak, the truth's out in the open. Swizz didn't just cheat. Allegedly, he doubled down and got his mistress pregnant. And Alicia? It's looking like she's done cleaning up after him. But this divorce? It's not just about betrayal. It's about Alicia reclaiming her power. She's shutting the door on a toxic chapter, even if she once played a part in writing it. No more covering up, no more smiling for the cameras. It's time to walk away from the chaos she once accepted, but won't tolerate anymore. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, boom! More insiders are spilling that Alicia's not just walking away from the marriage, she's ready to expose everything. Word is she's already been documenting stuff behind the scenes. Texts, dates, shady behavior, all of it. Folks close to the situation say Alicia's finally ready to stop protecting Swizz's image and let the truth hit the surface hard. This ain't about heartbreak anymore. It's about setting the record straight. Sources say she's been quiet for too long, letting Swizz play the role of doting husband while he was allegedly running wild in the background. But now, she's tired of covering for him, tired of keeping it classy while he plays her like she's naive. She's done. And don't get it twisted. This isn't just gossip flying around. Some fans claim they've seen Alicia quietly unfollow Swizz's family members, remove old couple pics, and start dropping cryptic captions like, "Sometimes silence says more than words ever could." That ain't coincidence. That's a warning shot. And guess what else? Industry chatter says Alicia's team is already working on a major rebrand, a whole new era. Music, interviews, maybe even a docu-series down the line. This time, it's her side of the story. No filters, no sugarcoating, just raw truth from a woman who's finally done biting her tongue. Meanwhile, Swizz, he's been unusually quiet. No comments, no clapbacks, just business as usual on social. But fans aren't buying it. They see the silence as guilt, because deep down, everyone knows Alicia stuck by him when she didn't have to. And now that she's ready to speak, oh, it's about to get real loud. So stay locked in, because if what we're hearing is true, this breakup might be just the beginning of a whole new storm. And Alicia, she's finally putting herself first, and she's doing it on her terms. And now, it looks like some big names in the industry are picking sides. Behind the scenes, it's turning into a quiet war in the celebrity circle. Alicia and Swizz's split has people talking, and not everyone staying neutral. Some folks who once smiled in their couple pics are now real quiet on socials, while others are sliding into Alicia's comments with support like, "Proud of you," and "New chapter energy." Insiders say Alicia's close circle is rallying around her, and she's cutting off anyone who stayed cozy with Swizz after everything went down. She's been unfollowing longtime industry connections, curbing joint projects, and letting folks know, if you rock with him, don't bother trying to rock with me. Period. But Swizz? He's not exactly sitting still either. Sources claim he's working overtime behind the scenes, reaching out to mutuals to spin the narrative and keep certain details from leaking. Apparently, he's worried about what Alicia might say next, and with good reason. She knows where all the bodies are buried. And here's the kicker. There's even buzz that one of Swizz's alleged side chicks is gearing up to speak out too. Rumor has it she's in talks with a blog for an exclusive tell-all. She's reportedly got messages, pictures, and even voice notes. If that drops, it's gonna blow the lid all the way off. So now it's not just a breakup, it's a full-on reputation battle. Alicia's been in the game too long to let this slide, and Swizz knows it. People are choosing teams, group chats are popping, and fans are watching every move unfold like it's a real-life soap opera. One thing's for sure, this isn't ending with divorce papers. It's starting to feel like the calm before the storm. And with more tea brewing behind closed doors, it won't be long before someone spills every last drop. But now the big question is, what happens next in this wild Swizz and Alicia saga? Is there still a chance they'll do the unthinkable and pull a plot twist that'll leave us all looking crazy? Is Swizz gonna try and fight back, spin the story, or drop some surprise move? Or is this officially the final curtain on their 15-year roller coaster? One thing we do know, this story is far from over. Whether it's secret recordings, public statements, or more tea from the side chicks, you can bet there's more drama waiting just around the corner. And you already know, we'll be right here for every single twist, every bombshell, and every last diary page Alicia decides to open up. Because this isn't just a breakup, it's a saga. A whole legacy built on music, fame, family, and mess. And now, it's unraveling in real time. So don't blink, because the next move could change everything. If you're into all this juicy celebrity drama and want to stay locked in, go ahead and like this video, share it with your crew, and subscribe so you never miss a drop. We've got more stories, more scandals, and way more receipts coming your way. And if you think this one was messy, wait till you see what's next. Tap the next video on your screen right now for even more explosive celebrity tea. You won't want to miss it. See you on the next one.